Ya, seguimos.
There's something up from under. Let's take over. Please, God! Ow!
The attack!
Boy, have I got a mission for you this time, Commander. Our men rifled through some drawers back at Castle Potemkin and came up with the location of Marshal Nova's elite tank division. And guess what? It's up to you to go head-to-head with Nova's nasty old tanks and destroy every last one of them.
You have made a grave error in coming here, General. The Iron Eight are undefeatable.
Hogwash! My boys can take your armor any day of the week.
Sir, yes, sir.
All right, Commander. Your orders are to engage the enemy and clear this sector of all 8 heavy tanks. Let's get to it. There may be enemy air support in this sector, so we've transferred some missile veterans from Delta Company to your battalion. Protect those missile vets, Commander. If you lose them, you'll be vulnerable to enemy air attack. Here comes the welcoming committee. Lock and load, Commander. Gunships! Time to send in the missile vets! I got another little piece of advice for you, Commander. Aircraft show up on the radar as triangular blip. Cycle through the available targets. Release and press the L button.
General. You will not destroy the rest of my armor so easily.
nothing but a twisted shell. Keep it up, Commander.
You are only strengthening the resolve of my men, General.
Them go!
Repel them! Our enemies shall advance no further!
Hold your ground!
I got your set. No sweat.
They're shooting at the commander.
Oh yeah! You just blew tank number 7. Sky! Yes, sir.
Ha! One vehicle is all I need to prove Tundran superiority in the field of mechanized warfare.
Yes, sir.
Yeehaw! 800 tanks headed straight for the scrap heap. Darn it if you don't make me proud to serve in this army, Commander.
Welcome, Tsar Gorgi. Something to quench your thirst?
My son is blind to the threat posed by the western frontier.
Am I to take it that you wish to proceed with our arrangement?
Yes.
So, the pact is sealed.
Thanks to you, Commander, we've stopped the enemy advance in its tracks. Now it's time to take out their forward positions and send these no-good grizzlies back home to Mother Tundra. We have a bomber squadron standing by, waiting to blow the Tundran army to smithereens. But first, we need to take down the Tundran's radar cover. That's why I'm sending you some artillery units. These heavy hitters will knock out the enemy MG towers from a distance. With the MG towers out of the picture, your infantry can move in and capture the Tundran radar stations to clear the way for our bombers to finish the job. What are you waiting for, Commander? Muster your battalion and get into formation. You will begin this mission with a squad of assault vets under your command. Assault vets are highly effective against light vehicles and aircraft, but they are less accurate at long range. Press and hold the A button to increase the rate of fire. But if you hold it down for too long, the barrel will overheat.
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
What are those Tundran flame vets doing snooping around in our tents? Go give them a lesson in good manners. in on us uninvited. Here's that artillery I promised you, Commander. These cannons are highly effective against static and slow-moving targets. But they are vulnerable to enemy gunships and short-range anti-armor units. With these babies, we can start shelling the enemy's fortifications from our side of the river. The Tundrans will undoubtedly launch a counterattack, so defend your artillery at all times.
Cowardice. It seems the western frontier no longer has the courage to fight man to man.
Still haven't noticed I'm a girl, Marshal Nova.
My gunship will put an end to their cowardly attack.
Uh-oh! Enemy air unit inbound! Don't let it take out your artillery! You're approaching an enemy capture point, Commander. Do you remember how to take control? Lock on to the capture point and press Y to send your selected infantry units to raise the flag. Now I'm mad. There's nothing. We got one! 2 more radar stations to go! To the frontier, Commander! You only need to capture 1 more radar station.
Nova, this is unacceptable. The frontier cowboys are about to shame the Tundran territories with another defeat. Father, what are you doing here? I am here to bring you to your senses and secure total victory for Tundra.
Squadron is beginning its approach, Commander. They're less than 5 minutes away. You need to capture those radar stations now.
Another of my gunships is sure to shake the enemy's morale.
Heads up, Commander. Marshal Nova sent in a 3rd gunship. formations are now offline. 51st Bomber Squadron is go for launch. Here comes the cavalry, Commander. Wait a second. That's the Exylvanian crest on those bombers. What the heck is going on?
Greetings from Exylvania, Tsar Gorgi. Kaiser Vlad has chosen to decline your offer of an alliance and make war on both your armies instead.
What is she talking about, Father? In secret, I made a pact with the Exylvanians that would ensure victory for the Tundran territories. But I have been betrayed!
Looks like the Exylvanians scored in both end zones before anybody even knew they were in the game.
If either of our nations are to survive, we must unite against the common foe. What say you, Brigadier?
You got yourself a deal, Marshal. And call me Betty.
Today, the world reeled in shock as Exylvania launched a devastating attack on both the western frontier and the Tundran territories. In its aftermath, these two former adversaries put centuries of bitter enmity behind them by forming an alliance of nations. And so, the fighting frontier and the Tundran Bear find themselves fighting side by side in a war which will decide the fate of both their nations.
Naciones.